Recording in progress.
Okay, good morning everyone. Now we're going to do something on Daf Iyun Ches. Okay? Iyun Ches. The Mishnah on Iyun Ches. There's a very interesting line in the Mishnah. We did it quickly, so you don't have the time to digest it, but if you stop and think for a moment, it's a very difficult line. The Mishnah said, a woman who inherited Nechasim before Erisin, both Beis Shammai and Beis Hillel agree she's allowed to sell it. Even though now she's married and her husband has rights to the purest, she could sell it. And it's valid. And she could sell l'chadchila. If it fell to her after Erisin, Beis Shammai says she could sell l'chadchila. Beis Hillel says she can't sell it l'chadchila. Everyone agrees if she sold it, it's valid. Rabbi Yehuda says that the Chachamim said to Ram Gamliel, why in the world should it be a valid sale? He married her, he's zoicha in her, so isn't he zoicha in the nechasim? So why should she be able to sell it? The husband owns her, doesn't he own her nechasim? This is what the Chacham said to Ram Gamliel. And Ram Gamliel said, Ala chadashim anu boishem, ela she'atem megalim mas hashanim. We're embarrassed about the halacha that she can't sell nechasim that fell after Nesuin. Why would the Chachamim say that if it fell after Nesuin, the husband could be moitzi miyad halakuchais? Now you want to extend and make even a more absurd halacha that she shouldn't be able to sell something that fell after Erisin? We don't even understand why if it fell after Nesuin she can't sell, let alone after Erisin. But the words that Ram Gamliel said back is, I'm embarrassed about what the Chachamim said. He's embarrassed about what the Chachamim said? The Chacham made a takana. He's embarrassed about a takanas Chachamim? Why would he be embarrassed about a takanas Chachamim? There's a kasha of Pnei Yeshua. L'chayra yesh l'tmaya. Atu Ram Gamliel boish midivrei Chachamim? Be'ikr takanas peiros isha labala? Understand. Do you know why? Do you understand why a woman cannot sell fruits, cannot sell property that she inherited after Nesuin? Because the husband owns the fruits. That's why she can't sell it. We know there's a Takanas Chachamim. The husband eats the peiros of the Nechsei Milug. Is Ram Gamliel embarrassed about that? Well, if he's not embarrassed about that, why would he be embarrassed about the fact that she's not allowed to sell the land? It's a Takanas Chachamim that the husband has rights to the peiros. So that, no kidding, she can't sell it. The peiros belong to him. It's a halacha psuka. V'adarabba, mashma b'perka shalech, the Gemara in Gittin is mashma, gabe ulaveischa, melamed sha'adam mevi bikurei ishtoi. The husband could bring the fruits as a bikurim. There's even a pasuk in the Chumash. In other words, the din that the husband gets the fruits is not just a takanas chachamim, it has a smach midaraisa. Everyone agrees he has a kinyan in the peiros. What exactly is Ram Gamliel saying? About the chadashim anubanim. I'm embarrassed about the new halacha that a woman can't sell land that fell after Nesuin. You're embarrassed about that? Why in the world should she be allowed to sell it? They're his. That's the kasha of the Pnei Yeshua. What exactly is Ram Gamliel embarrassed about? You know who else asked this question? I think this is the Hafla. Let me see. Reb Pinchas Halevi Horowitz, the Hafla. The Rebbe of the Chassam Sofer. He asks the same question as the Pnei Yeshua. Yeah, the Hafla. You ready? Rabbi Yisrael, listen, look at this kasha. Amar lahem al chadashim bashim. Kfar niskashim mefarshim. Busha zu lama. V'chiles leir Gamliel takanas peiros. Does Gamliel not hold of the takana of peiros? So then, of course, the woman can't sell. Of course, the woman can't sell. So, right, of course the woman can't sell because the husband has rights to the fruits. Rabbi, you ready for a chidush noira v'ayim? When we say a husband has rights to the fruits, does he own the land for the fruits, or can he just eat the fruits? Does the husband have rights in the karka for the fruits, or is it that the rabbis just gave him the fruits? If we say the latter, he has no ownership in the land for the fruits. He was just given the fruits. So Gamliel says, of course I agree to the Takanas of Chachamim that the husband gets the fruits. But you're misinterpreting that halacha. You're interpreting it that the husband owns land for the fruits. He doesn't own the land for the fruits. He has no kinyan karka le peiros. He just owns the peiros. So in that case, I don't understand why the woman can't sell land that fell to her after Nesuin. You say, what do you mean? But then he won't be able to eat the fruits anymore. No kidding, he won't be able to eat the fruits anymore. Because all we're giving him are the fruits. So if the land is not around anymore, he won't get the fruits. But he has no ownership. Who told you he has ownership in the land for the fruits? V'ner la'niyas daiti de kasha l'Rem Gamliel. Kusha satoisis le'el amem zayin amem beis. The kivan the Amr Chachamim peiros tachas porkanai. The rabbi said he gets fruits because he has to redeem his wife. V'tikanta didahi, and it's for her benefit. Lama loy sucha loymar ini writes with Takanas Chachamim ve'ini niftis ve'inasaveres. Why can't she say, look, I don't want the rabbi's takana. Do me a favor. If I'm held hostage, if they take me to Gaza, don't redeem me, but I don't want you to have the fruits. The same way a woman could say, don't feed me, but don't take my handiwork. Why can't she say, don't redeem me and don't take my fruits? So what does Tosfos answer? Tosfos says, you know why she can't say that? Peiros are different because yadai ki yada, he's zoiche in the karka for the fruits. Umasha tertzu shama Tosfos. The shani peira, the yadai ki yada, the zoiche begufa karka. He gufa kashale. Who, which birdie told you he's zoiche in the gufa karka to the fruits? He gufa kashale. The lama tiknu chacham sheyizka begufa karka. Why did the rabbis? Why were they masakin that he should be zoiche in the gufa karka? V'hainu dehishav lehem al masha amru yizka b'nechasim. What Ram Gamliel is asking is, you claim he's zoiche in the nechasim. Al za'amar ala chadoshim anu boishim v'ama yizka b'gufa karka. Who told you he's zoiche in the gufa karka? Basically, this is a chidush also that the Sameach says, that the husband is not zoiche in the karka for the fruits. He's merely zoiche in the fruits. And Reb Shlomo Heiman, Rosh Yeshiva of Tarvadas, he uses this chidush to answer the Pnei Yeshua's question. Again, the kasha the Pnei Yeshua is, Ram Gamliel is embarrassed that the rabbi said that a husband gets the fruits. Think about what. Let's go back to the Mishnah. The Mishnah said that Rabbi Yehuda said that the Chacham said to Gamliel, we don't understand why she could sell the land. The man is zoiche in the woman, he's zoiche in the nechasim. So Gamliel says, I don't understand. I'm embarrassed that she can't sell what fell to her after the Nesuin. Certainly she should be able to sell something that happened, that fell to her after Erusin. So we asked, Ram Gamliel is embarrassed that the rabbis gave the husband rights in the fruits? So the Sameach says, you have to understand, what exactly did the Chachamim give the husband? Did they give the husband rights in the land for the fruits, or did they just give him the fruits? Sameach Hilchos Ritzeach Perak Beis Halacha Tezvav Kinyan Peiros Dabal Lo have a Kinyan Beguf HaKarka LePeiros. It's not that the Kinyan Peiros is that the husband has a Kinyan in the actual land for the fruits. Rak Be'es Sheyitzmach HaPri. When a apple grows, Azuzaychai said, the rabbis gave it to him. So you say, wait a second. He doesn't own the land for the fruits? Meaning, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking it's such an obvious answer. Isn't it obvious that it must be, we don't give him the land, we just give him the fruits? It's very not obvious. Because here's the problem. How did the rabbis just give him the fruits? The fruits are not around. They didn't grow yet. See, if we're giving him the land for the fruits, so we're giving him something that exists right now, he owns the land for the future fruits, but he has a current ownership. But if you're just going to say that when the apple grows, we're making it to him, what? We're making it to him, davar shloi bala olam? Yeah, it's called T'nai Bezdin is effective on davar shloi bala olam. The T'nai Bezdin could be masakein, that we could give somebody fruits or anything that did not develop yet. Rak be'is sheyitzmach hapri, when the fruit grows, az hu zoicha oisa, he's zoich in it, u't'nai bezdin mahani afal davar shloi bala olam. U'vezeh yisparish li, heitev mad t'mua mas nisin de Kesuvos. With this we could explain the very big question on the Mishnah and Kesuvos, where Gamliel said, Al hachadoshois anu boishim ela shemagalgin aleinu hayashanim. Mazu busha. Kiven de yeshel bal kinyan peiros. What's the busha? Of course she can't sell it. The husband owns the fruits. Amai lo yeh machra batel. Uchvar amdu b'zar rishonim. But according to the Sameach, nachayin ma'od. It's very correct why we should be embarrassed that she can't sell the land that fell to her after Nesuin. Kivan de ein loy lebal kinyan b'guf hakarka. The husband doesn't have ownership in the karka. Rak im yitzvachla peiros. The rabbis just gave him fruit if they develop. Vim keinim machra karka. If she sells it, mamela ein loy peiros. So I'll ask you a question. Why Taka can't? Rabbi Gamliel says, I'm embarrassed that she can't sell land that fell to her after Nesuin. So why can't she? Taka, why can't she? It's not because he owns the fruits, because the fruits, she could sell the land, there won't be fruits. The answer is, it's a separate Takanas Chachamim. The rabbis say the husband has the right to fruits, and the rabbis came along again and they made a second Takana that she can't sell the land. So to that, Gamliel says it's bad enough the rabbis came along and they were masake and she can't sell the land. I don't understand that even. Why shouldn't she be able to? I know they made such a takana, but it's beyond me why they did. Now you're going to say they went so far as to make a takana that she can't sell land that fell to her after Erusin. Ube'emes madamachra batel hu takana acheres. Ve'al ze amar da'al hachadashim anu boishim. Yasib Shlomo Heiman, Aval L'chayra Nistara Madvar. L'chayra, we could contradict this Chedosh. Miksubas Daf Pei. We didn't learn it yet. Bal Shemachar Karka Lepeiros. Harei Lahedyu Delei Shloi Kinyan Beguf HaKarka. We talk about a case where the husband sells the karka for the fruits. So we see he does own the land. No, says Rav Shlomo Heiman. That's the second takana. First they were masake and all the husband gets is the fruits. That's it. And then they went ahead and they said, in order to preclude her from selling the land, they went ahead and they said, to stop her from selling the land, we'll give him a kinyan in the karka for the pay rise. So that's like a second step. Shavti v'reisi, after second thought, I saw the ein stirum, the Hagemara azal la'achar Takanas usha. After the Takanas usha, the az yesh lo kinyan beguf hakarka. That's how the Sameach himself says it. That's Takanas usha. After the Mishnah. A little different than I just said. It's not they did that to preclude the wife from selling it. It's actually a third step. Okay, you ready? Watch this. First the rabbis came and said, a husband just owns the fruits. So, in that case, let her sell the land. The rabbis came along and said she can't sell the land. There's another thing we had on Iyun Tesam and Beis, where the Gemara asks, no, I'm sorry, Ein Chesam at Beis. Ha'isha shamacha minasa lo b'chayi balu mesa ha'bal moitz b'yad halakuchais. Takanas ushas begufa shel karka u'achar misa. We're going to see there's a takanas usha that we give him karka leperos, but that's not, the Mishnah is not dealing with that second step. If you look, I'm not sure what he's referring to with Daf Pei, because we didn't get there yet, but it seems like there's a second step where we do give the husband karka leperos, and that's beyond just being masake and that she cannot sell the land. Okay, that's Daf Ayin Ches.
So if the land cannot give perot, there's no way the land's going to give fruit, she would still not be able to sell the land?
The land can't give fruits?
It's a rocky land, there's no fruit ever going to grow from that land. Is that still what the second saying, that she still could not sell the land, or the fact that there's no fruit ever to be grown from that land, that therefore she could sell that land?
And it fell to her after Nesuin?
Let's say it fell to her after Nesuin, correct.
Because the Mishnayos give cases that something that can't produce fruits, you sell it, and you buy something that could produce fruits, and
if there's no purest, you have to sell it. So then you buy karka that does will produce.
L'chayra.
Recording stop.
One more.